But he loses out the utility that a lot of other support champions would have offered, like pushing power in the lane, or the ability to keep the Aphelios alive.
Yeah, it's very true. It's a risk, and you got to take risks when you are in this position. It has a blitzcrank. Let's jump into game number 1. As it is How Life Esports up against T1. And they let Keria get Thresh. That's, you know, that's the beginning of winning him down. And Blitzcrank's whole kit is just about, like, getting him hooked.
I got the guy.
I got the combo. Thresh has a lot of other plays that he can make. There's a lot more skill expression, I think.
Yep.
So the gank not as clean as it could have been, as Keria is going to be hooked here. He does get the play down. They're looking to turn onto Chunny as Keria will turn around, and there's the hook now onto Bout. He's kind of all alone. I don't think they have the DPS to take him out, though, as a harsh trade in the bottom lane does come through.
Yeah. You know, maybe T1's hiding that one for playoffs. So.
Maybe that's it.
You could notice that somebody has to kind of babysit this lane now. And it is going to wait for Owner to come through, look for a defensive options of the Blitzcrank anti-Lee Sin kind of defensive setup I was talking about.
Ooh, that was a really nice hook. Keria is just dead. He doesn't have flash.
There you go. Hey, if you can hit these hooks every time, if you can make this happen, this pick is insanely strong.
I was like, oh yeah, let's go for this, as the stun is going to land this time. It is Mega Gnar. So it is definitely more dangerous, and you can see that Sunbi and Dudu will, in fact, respect that. You have Owner up on the top side now, just as the Mega Gnar is running down. So we'll see how much value they can get out of this. Dudu, of course, on the Gwen with no flash.
Very long con play here from Owner.
Oh, he's gonna hit it. Gets on in there. He is level 6. Moves forward onto the minions and picks it up as the Realm Warp is coming up, and 3 guys come out of that one. And now Owner, he's trying to get over the wall here. Doesn't look like he is going to have that ward, but it's not enough to get him enough distance. So the immediate punish.
You know, he sets up a two-plate take on the bottom side of the map. Two-plate play, whatever. This was really nicely played from Owner, the kick to finish the kill, but he's trapped here with the Realm Warp. Notice they take different paths here. Zeus playing on the bottom side of this. They're not going to try to turn without a Mega Gnar bar. And as soon as Faker and Keria see this as a lost cause, they go straight back to the mid lane.
It's like there is a jungler in here, and Chunny does have all of his summoners. The cleanse immediately comes in, and the silence is going to get Keria in danger. Bout is going to keep him safe once again.
Sunbi's here.
Sunbi.
Going over to How Life Esports before they drop the Herald. And, you know, they really want to drop it bottom side, give it to the Aphelios if they can, but I don't think that's going to be the case. They don't have enough pushing power. Somebody looking for the flank.
Now, Faker does have double distortion, but it's still a good gank because you're just opening up these plates.
Yep.
And you have the Rift Herald as well in the case of Sunbi, so you're going to get some huge chunk damage onto this mid turret already.
So a lot of gold going over to the Rise here. Viego's already ahead.
He wants that one plate, and actually, the root comes in and they kill Faker. Totally catches him off guard. Sunbi is going to break their hearts and jump over the chompers as well. As Dudu is going into Mega Gnar. Probably not the right idea, but he does have the needles coming through now. He's staying alive as the flash comes in, and a miss on both abilities from Zeus. Trying to get the Gwen, and it fails.
Rocket, though! No.
Some people like to joke that the Challengers League sometimes looks stronger than the LCK, and so far, I mean, for the beginning of this, perhaps T1 taking them a little bit lightly. Zeus does not have flash, and he is going to be collapsed on. The Armbreaker comes in, and Sunbi gets another kill, but this is a hook now coming out from Keria. The Rocket will take down the kill.
Can they get more?
Yeah, I think Chunny, he's in a lot of trouble.
He has plans, but there's no way out.
The Realm Warp was used top, so nobody on the side of How Life was even close to being down there. So T1 immediately closed the door.
Also, Sunbi extremely fed. We'll be fine here. Doesn't have the Heartbreaker or anything.
Okay, trying to bait him into this one. The stun does come into the wall, as now with the Q landing, due to no escape for him. And Owner and Zeus do convert very nicely onto that. The timing is really perfect as well. And got that information. 3v1. Faker is nearby, but the flash will come in, and that's a trade you'll take any day of the week as Bout. Faker trying to set this one up, forces the flash out of Chunny now. As T1, you see they're taking this one very seriously, as they are going to now take out Bout. Enough with your hooks, they say. Oh, man. As, yeah, we're setting up here for the Mountain Drake. Seems like both teams very aggressive, very much want to go for this, as the hook will come in and actually the Jinx will go down immediately. Zeus tries to put this up, but there's no Jinx to help out with the damage. And Humble Life are going to sweep T1 here in the river. They take out 4 of them.
And that's double Drake the advantage with a huge swing of gold over to Humble Life Esports. And Bout on the blitz. He is hitting these hooks. Now he was set up this time by a really nice flash root Everfrost. As Karas, this is a bit greedy.
Oh.
That's unfortunate, but it doesn't take anything away from his last play where he set that one up for the blitz crank hook moments before, which led to a huge swell of gold.
Sunbi is now 6-0.
Oh, look at this. Look at this from Karas.
Yeah, he already landed the E, so he's like...
Flash, root, Everfrost, hook, Jinx is dead. And Zeus tries to turn. We talked about how the Gnar is great for this in this composition, but it's just too little too late. Sunbi is extremely fed, so he's like, I'm Lee Sin now. I'm over the wall. I'm out of here. And this is Karas' play. So yes, he does die to Faker with a little bit of greed, but his engage here is what sets this all up. He has the stopwatch to survive. And, you know, very nicely played here. Then he does this, 2 levels up. But it's, you know, we all make mistakes.
And then kind of just give your life over and to miss a good back timing, everything. It's just compounding. And the 6-0, Viego just had to run all the way away as T1, I think their macro is just getting a bit ahead of them as no root will come in. And
in these precious moments, because they've had these really clutch plays where they did not hesitate, they did not choke.
Okay, hook over the wall. It looks like Dudu just walks into a very unfortunate situation. You know, this is one of the things, like, we saw that Humble Life were in a pretty good spot in terms of, like, some of the fights and some of the curveballs, but, like, look at the map. The vision is not there. They have 0, well, I guess there's 1 control ward in their own blue side, or rather in their own red buff jungle, right? Like, there's not a lot of setup here for the side of Humble Life, as they are going to get some vision here with the Realm Orb. But again, it is 4v5. Faker over the wall, trying to stop Sunbi from getting in here, as the hook will go down onto Karas. He is pretty scary, but that is a big Gnar. He is going to go down, though. Faker does get the revenge onto the Aphelios, and down will go Viego as well. So that is a huge shutdown onto Gumayusi as we're zooming all the way out into the stratosphere here, as Dudu now returns with the teleport. He is getting a lot of damage done, and does get the flash at the end of that one. Now Faker trying to get in the back here, as the rocket will come in with the zap. Gumayusi will put an end to this fight, as even owner will return to this one, and the ace will finally come through for T1. Yeah, as we get back into live, Karas, he's just been caught out a bunch of times here too, and this is what we were talking about, you know, Humble Life. They've got curveballs, but they don't have the foundation, it feels like.
Yes, that's such a good way to put it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I like that T1, you know, starting from the draft. It's a very standard draft. Like, they didn't randomly pick some new picks or anything like that. They're showing respect to Humble Life Esports. They don't want to show any, you know, new strategies here, as the damage will go onto the Baron, and they will take it down. This is what happens when you don't have any vision. Humble Life now trying to move through, as that was very dangerous, especially with Mega Gnar available here. Dudu just barely going to get away. Zeus, you could see him just drooling, waiting for that amazing engage. Doesn't come through, but they get the Baron, and now they're just pushing down mid, 5v5.
Yep, they're just going to look for really strong pushing here on mid and top side. The Gwen push bottom, Faker.
Oh.
Well, that's Blitzcrank grabbing a clone.
Yeah.
That wasn't actually the real Faker. It was actually just blown up.
It's Cloud Soul points, and they will be able to get it unless Owner can steal. He is going in for it, and he will get the steal. Owner picks up the Cloud Drake. It is 4v5 for T1, but Bout is so low. As the Q will come forward, Owner does get the kick, and he's got a stopwatch. Will keep him alive. There's the stun now. Zeus in the front line. The Gnar doesn't stun anyone, but it's a front line for Jinx, right? And there's the triple kill. Gumayusi looking for the Quadra. And it might not be able to pick it up here, but T1, they are laughing their way to the bank. Oh, nice zap with the flash, and that will be the Quadra kill given over to Gumayusi. as now T1 might just push to end the game.
That was Faker, man, all the way. It was super calculated. Just goes
Fantastic
in,
bait.
goes
Loved
in,
it.
dies so that they group on Drake and then win the fight around an R ultimate. Super well played here from T1 across the game, punishing HLE Esports' lack of ability to control macro. But it wasn't all bad, right? I mean, there were some good moments here. As the Nexus falls, T1 will take game number 1. But there were some shining lights for Bout on the bottom side on the Blitzcrank. The Chorus flash to kill. Need to play to a slower early game. Wait until the Akali comes online and look for big game fights around second, third Drake, second Rift Herald. Because before then, if you're pushing up in lane, you are always going to be under threat. You need to play on.
As we will jump into game number 2 right now.
T1 are not going to get anything done here. He survives through the mid game. He becomes a nice front line. His ult alone, if he hits a big amount of targets, can be enough to set up in a trade well. He just non-stop uses Foxfire to proc Electrocute, as this is a nice timing to come over here against Zeus, but Owner's here. He's not close enough.
Zeus is moving forward because of the smoke screen. He's like, oh, there's Xin Zhao there. I didn't see that guy. As the knockup will come in, and there's first blood.
Once again.
Picks it up again. You're just fine. Just farming out, as everybody seems to be doing here on this map. It is Hextech Drake first. Nice little hook down on the bottom side. Follow up of the Gravitum as, ooh, even respecting that one. The flashes will be traded. And Bouts, you know, he's going to be able to get out of there. Even the Ignite used by the side of Keria. Of course, this will give priority to Gumayusi to make sure he does pick up that plate, though, as another hook does come in.
Gravitum
is around.
Zombie does have to come over here right away, but he is in the vicinity, and they won't be able to turn the stations like this and don't crack. They actually own it, and that's what we've seen so far in the first game and in the very early parts of the second one.
Okay, there's that engage, a Moonlight Vigil from downtown. The damage, though, not quite there, and Tunny will collect the kill here as Keria gets very aggressive over the wall. Now Gumayusi trying to go 1v2. Looks pretty good so far, as the one hit will go in. The rocket is going to miss, and that is a big shield onto Chunny, but Gumayusi does pull off the 1v2, picking up a kill for himself.
Missed the rocket there too, but this is enough pressure removed that HLE Esports on the top side of the map feel like they can actually take this Rift Herald here. This is the first of the game. And even though the walls are closing in around them, it looks like they have just enough time here. Karis spotted.
Ooh, it's going to be close, though. Karis is spotted, as you mentioned. Very important, but Zeus immediately crashes from the top side. They want to get in onto the Xin Zhao, as I don't even know who picked that one up. Looks like HLE, as Karis is not able to get the kill. Faker is going to dodge, but so many low health bars on the side of T1. But Zeus is able to clean up the Akali. Looking now onto Sunbi, as he will pick up a second one. But Dudu does finally join the fight. Faker trying to help as much as possible. Not quite going to work, as Faker will get out, and that is a triple kill now for Dudu. And note still that the Drake has not been picked up or touched at all. Keria does get this one. He's actually going to commit to the fight. Bout will Abyssal dive out of this one, but he still goes down.
Owner's here too.
He was in the Abyssal dive, was not able to shield, and now maybe a kill on a ton. He's so close. As I think finally Gumayusi and Keria are beginning to wake up and starting to dominate that bottom lane.
And Owner's like, yo, let me know if you're going to do that. I get a kill here. He does go down and chase him. Owner was like, man, communicate with me, Guma. We get a kill. I'm right here. Let me know you're going to make a super play like that with the Gale Force into the ultimate there.
Works very well in the 1v1 as the Aurelia. So we'll take another look at this bottom lane fight.
Yep. The extended Glacial Augment gives him the ability to press the ult here. Bout, unfortunately, dies. And then Owner is like just over here like, oh, I guess we're not going to dive this. And Gumayusi's like, yeah, we are. Watch me hit this. And then Owner's like, man, this guy just never communicates. Always get out, clean up the kill. It's always a big mess. And unfortunately for Chunny, this is his error, actually, backing there when they don't.
And they should be successful at this. I mean, there is that one ward, but it's actually denied by that control word. Okay, there it is shown as denied. A little bit weird, but Owner is going in now. He's just going to have to ult out of this one as Karis is down on the bottom side. No teleports available, just a straight up 4v3. HLE looking to win this one as Karis will pick up the first kill, nearly takes out Owner as Keria is going to flash and maybe just barely survive the Shuriken, not quite there. And now it's Faker against 4 people. the Charm does come in, still looking for the kill, but he is going to have to flash out of that one, and the heal will go down onto Sunbeam, so he does survive.
Foxfire to speed up. Charms on his way out of the fight there on the blast cone, and Dudu will be able to, with this relieved pressure, actually nearly get this turret. Won't actually be able to. Longest range stun ever.
He doesn't even care if you flash the ult. He's still on the chase. As quick draw over the wall might just do it, but no, the W gets the kill. Over the wall, Zeus with a fantastic and super fancy solo kill.
Yeah, you know, behind here. That is where Honor Life Esports sit right now. They're just trying to minimize how much advantage T1 can get in this mid-game. But it's already 2 Drakes, right, that T1 are holding. And at some point, you will need to look for a straight-up 5v5 fight.
Well, Sunbeam has the Crescent Guard, and this is why Xin Zhao is so highly rated. Even just that ability can be insane sometimes. Another charm comes through. The Guardian going to take a little bit off of that.
And this...
Let's see how they decide to go in on this. So Chunny is in the backside here. He's going to spot Owner on Vision. Get some little poke damage in, but...
He's a tanky Hecarim, so he doesn't care too much about it, but at least they tracked him.
Oh, no. This ain't it. You got to be so careful just there in the front, and now he is going to get caught off in the side as the ultimate will come in from the side of Owner. They're just going to isolate Dudu, who already used that flash. HLE Life were just not ready for this one, as they did not cover their flanks. Now Faker coming in from one side, and Owner and Zeus coming in from the left. And that is going to be a swift cleanup of the rest of HLE Life, as the stun is going to miss, but it might not matter. Crescent Guard is down, so Zeus can just hunt him down here. And that will be the kill going over to Zeus. Only Karis will live, and T1 can do whatever they want now.
Yep, and T1 just hiding over the wall here. They can turn this.
Okay, nice bait actually from Owner, giving him the thumbs up, and Bout will go down. Maybe that means, oh, that was a sick flash, and Charm that does come in, and here comes the rest of T1. Zeus going to pick that one up. He's taking turret shots. Once again, Karis, he wants the 1 kill, and he will get it. But that will be the only kill that he does pick up, as Karis will go down as well. A triple kill for Faker, and that will be the end of this one, as T1 will take down HLE Life Esports in a 2-0 fashion.
Very clean gameplay here from T1. There were some small errors in game 1. There were some really big and miraculous punishes for HLE Life Esports, but in this game, outside of the Rift Herald fight where there were 3 kills to a Graves, T1 never for a single moment gave up.
Don't do it to him. Gotta love that too. They don't even dive the fountain. They do that all the time. Like every team does that, but in this case, they say you've had enough.